Listen, man, there is just this one thing that you need to understand and you need to know, and it's the fact that your attention is actually the most valuable piece of asset that you have within you. Habibi, listen, I'm gonna tell you a story, okay? Something that happened to me recently, actually. And if it wasn't for this whole idea wouldn't have actually sunk into my mind. It wouldn't. I was driving the other day, and then I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, man. I There's a guy in front of me that was just being way too slow. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go take a left and then just go bypass him, right? As soon as I go to the left, usually I check, bro. I check my blind spot. I check the mirror. I go behind. I open the window. I stare. Usually there's no car, but for some reason I don't know why this time I didn't check. So I just go, and all of a sudden I'm like, last minute I realized there's a car that was coming. So I go like this, and all of a sudden just like this. I'm like, bro, I was about to get hit so badly because the guy was coming fast from the highway or the freeway, and the guy kept honking so much, and he was like doing hand movements and stuff. And that thing happened to me. It happened, made my heart pound. But a few minutes later, I understood immediately. I'm like, because you know what? Usually there's these memes that it's like when you're all having fun and you're driving and everything's happening, but then when you almost get into a crash, then the whole car ride is just silence. So basically, what happened is that like the car ride was silent, obviously, because it was silent from before, but I was not even sad or depressed or anxious or even like worried or feared anymore to the point that the guy, he just comes. I'm like, sorry. And he just like throwing all kinds of head movements, saying what kind of video was that and stuff like that. But for me, I'm just like, whatever. I almost died, but now I'm not. Now I'm done. And this made this whole idea sink into my mind so much. By the way, this is always the case. The other day, actually, as well. And if you're watching this, bro, this is for you. So my brother, right? He okay. So the true story is that I was annoying him, and then he came and he started wrestling me, and then he just kind of like broke my glasses. He bent them, so now my glasses are a bit messed up. Messed up. That's why I'm not even wearing glasses. But he did it, and then that's it. Like he did it. Listen, he did it, and I was mad. But then I'm just like, whatever. And listen, if you know me, I hate going to the doctor. I don't like doctors. I've never gotten to an eye checkup for like 10 years now. Literally 10 years, actually. Literally, bro, I just realized 10 years. So me going back and having to fix my glasses is something that really pisses me off. 10-year streak. But it happened. Now I'm just like, I'm done. It's gone. And this is the most powerful thing I need you to understand. It's the power of your attention. Your attention. What that means is that the old me, what used to happen is that something used to come, piss me off, and I would keep putting my attention on that thing that pissed me off. I would consistently keep putting my attention on the fact that that thing just pissed me off, and I would get even more pissed off. I would think of more reasons to be pissed off. So, like, if that car ride happened, and then I almost got into an accident, the rest of the car ride, I would just be thinking, oh my God, I'm such a bad driver. Oh my God, like, God saved me. Oh my God, what would my mom think? What would my dad think if he was in the car and blah, 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 and all these things? My mind would just keep racing through all these things. But if I didn't learn that you can actually, Habibi, you can actually shift your attention. And if you know how to shift your attention, your entire life shifts as well. If you don't know that, you'll constantly be putting your attention on things that are meaningless. The fact that you just got into an accident, it happened, it's done. But if you keep putting your attention on that, it makes no sense. Logically, it makes no sense. It's done. Like the thing is done. Just continue. Live your life in the present moment. Not as if like nothing happened, because now you just learn your lesson, but now it's done. No need to hold on to things. And that's the problem. That's the problem with most people. Because something happens, they keep putting all their attention on that thing. For example, someone pissed you off. Like, let's just say, the old me, by the way, if my brother broke my glasses and he broke my 10-year streak, I'd get super angry. And I did get angry, but I didn't even have any anger towards my heart. Literally like a second after or a minute after, maybe a minute. You know, seconds actually, literally, seriously, seconds. But the old me would be like, my brother's so annoying. He just ruined my streak. I'm gonna go tell my dad. I'm gonna blah blah blah. All these things. I'll get back to him. I won't talk to him. All these things. And then I would even keep it in my heart the fact that he just did something that annoyed me. And then as a result, what's going to happen? I'm the one that's going to be hurt even more, because now even I'm basically bringing the real me, my essence. I'm bringing my essence and I'm putting it into the small little box, which is the problem. So this is what's happening to you. Understand, your problems are all fake. Your problems are all fake. I don't care how big of a problem you have. I don't care how big of a problem. If you almost died and you think that's a problem now, it's not a problem. It's gone. It's done. If you have pills to pay, bills to pay, pills to pay. If you have that and you think, oh, I'm so constrained, all that stuff, you don't have that. You're done. There is no such thing anymore. And that's the thing. That's the thing. The way I started realizing that is I can just shift my attention instantly. Instantly. To the point that like I truly feel like this is what will liberate people. But this is just half the equation in order for your life to shift instantly. This is half the equation. To understand that you have the power of attention. Wherever you put your attention, you're putting your energy, and as a result, you're creating life, more of it in that sense. So if you're constantly putting your attention on something that angers you, you'll be having more things to anger you. And by the way, if you hate, like for example, my brother, right? If I took my brother, if I was mad at him, right? If I took my brother, sent him to the moon. Now he doesn't exist anymore. He's gone. I would find another person to put my attention on just so I can feel pissed off again. Most of you guys are too addicted to your emotions. You are too addicted to these chemicals, to these feelings. The sad part is that they're all negative feelings. And this is why you can't help but keep your attention on the things that give you more of that feeling. So this is the thing. Understand, you have the power of attention. You have the power of attention. Your attention is the most powerful asset that you have. It's not your house. It's not even my YouTube channel. That's not the most powerful asset I have or anybody else has. It's your attention. That's the most powerful asset. So this is the first part, the first half actually of the equation. The second half of the equation, now that you understand attention is the most powerful, well, where are you even supposed to be putting your attention? And where you're supposed to be putting your attention? Allah, the present moment, your creator, the one that's rendering your entire life. What I mean by rendering is that even quantum physics proved the fact that your entire world is like a hologram that it renews every minute, renews every millisecond. Like I have a bottle right now, understand that this bottle is renewing every second. The molecules within this water, the atom within this water, the way it vibrates is that it just renews every second. Think of it like when you're watching a movie, it's pixel by pixel, pixel by pixel. That's how the movie's moving. And so all of you guys are getting stuck with the like you're not realizing that it's constantly being refreshed, constantly being refreshed. And this is what the present moment is. You living like you as well are constantly being refreshed, and this is gonna multiply your growth by so much. This is gonna change your life by so much to understand that everything is renewing. To understand that there is nothing stagnant. There is nothing stagnant, and this is the thing. Allah is constantly renewing everything. But the only one that's not being renewed, the only one that's independent from the renewing is Allah. So now, if you keep putting your attention only on Allah and you live your whole day only thinking Allah, 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 and nothing else, that's all you're thinking. You're doing the dishes, Allah, Allah, Allah. You're making a video like I am right now, Allah, Allah, Allah. I just realized that, man. It's actually pretty powerful, not gonna lie. You're working and you're just Allah, Allah. Bro, you could even be having intimate moments with your wife and it's just Allah, Allah. Anywhere, anywhere. This is what it means to be constantly living in the present moment. Even when your heart, by the way, what is your heart doing? Allah, Allah, Allah. Dum, dum, dum. Like, do you know what I mean? But this is the thing. You're non-Muslim, you're Muslim right now. What I'm telling you is if you just constantly put your attention on God, 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 that's all it is. Just Allah, that's it. Your creator, that's it. So at this point now when you're looking at things as they are. You're not looking at things based on the past. And this is where you'll notice that life becomes so easy because now you're living as if like you're just constantly with Allah. And Allah says that the friends of Allah, the companions of Allah, لا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون. There is no fear upon them, and then they don't also grieve. What that means is that they don't fear what? They don't fear the future. Fear only comes because you're anticipating something in the future. Grief. Where does grief come from? From the past. Because you're thinking of something from the past, and so you're sad about something from the past. Those are awliyaullah. No fear on them and no sadness, no grief. What that means is that you're not in the past and you're not in the future, you're only in the present. Why? Because Allah is only in the present. When you put your attention on the present, you're back with Allah. You're back to your true essence. It's like when you take the water and it's back to the ocean. When you take a pebble and it's back to the mountain. This is also what I mean by Allah is only found in the present moment is that you're constantly living your life putting your attention on the future or the past. Be aware of what's happening within you. Understand that this is constantly happening to you. But then when you place your attention on the present, you're back here. You're just back right here. And that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Again, pebble back to the mountain, droplet of water back to the ocean. This is what it means to die before you die. When you truly die before you die, life becomes eternal for you. What that means is that when you start living only in the present moment, you experience eternity. Understand, eternity is not infinite time. Having like eternity, al-khuld, like when you are in Jannah, it's not infinite time. That's not what it is. What it is that it's just timelessness. There is no more time because now you're above time. You're above time. Allah says, "Wal asr, innal insana lafi khusr." Because of time, the human is in constant state of loss. إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. Except the ones that are believers. So when you're constantly putting your attention in the now, then you're in the present and you are with Allah. So that's the thing. This is the second half of the equation. First half, understand you have your power of attention, the most powerful asset. The second half, keep putting your attention in the present moments. Keep putting your attention on Allah. And this by itself is going to shift your life so much, so much. This is how you start to get it, like you get to experience who Allah is. And now you'll be looking at the world as if you're watching a movie, to be honest. And now you realize you're not the character in the movie. The real you is like the director of the movie. That's who you are, the producer of the movie. The one that's just watching the movie. Not the one that's within the movie. You're not the character, man. And just learning this is going to bring so much happiness into your life. It's going to bring so much health back into your life. So much health back, Habibi. And so much riches back into your life. Wealth back into your life. Because now you understand. Like you bring back your energy to where it belongs. Your body at this point is not wasting energy on the past. Most disease is happening because most people are so attached to their past. They're attached to the negative emotions. That's why disease happens. Because you're so attached to the negative emotion to the point that your body has no more energy for healing. Because you've used all that energy because your body is thinking there's a threat. But in reality, there is no threat. It's just you're being jealous. You're just being angry. You're just being hating. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, I'm hoping this video was helpful. This is the most beautiful thing I learned, man. There's no script that I had to write to tell you this whole thing. It's just think of it like it's from heart to heart. Even right now, I just realized I was like in the flow zone, to be honest. But literally, bro, Habibi, sister, brother, from heart to heart. So I'm hoping this was helpful. If it was, man, just let me know.